Most people walk into a shelter looking for a kitten. Tiny paws, endless energy, and big eyes full of promise. But there, the quiet corners waiting silently, are the senior cats. Often overlooked, often passed by. But what if I told you, those older cats might be the best companions of all? 10 beautiful reasons to adopt a senior cat. 1. Rescue a cat. Enrich your life. Unlike kittens who zoom across the room at a.m., senior cats are laid back. They've grown out of their chaos phase and just want a cozy lap and some love. Studies show that having cats can reduce depression and stress, lower blood pressure, and diminish the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Their soothing presence and gentle purring work wonders for our well-being. In today's world, marked by stress and anxiety, and with many senior cats and shelters looking for loving homes, there's no better time to welcome a senior feline friend into your life. Mini story: when Lisa adopted Max, a 13-year-old tabby from her local shelter, she expected to spend a quiet few months together, but Max surprised her. He followed her everywhere, curled up beside her during her morning coffee, and even purred every time she read out loud. It was as if Max knew this was his second chance, and he was so grateful.
I adopted a 13-year-old cat who took several months to get used to the house and family. So I guess that was the only downside, that waiting period. But other than that, there were no problems. He was put down at age 20 when she started showing signs of decline. Rest in heaven, Tiki.
2. Maintain a serene atmosphere. No teaching, no accidents. Senior cats know the drill. They've been house-trained and know how to behave around people and other pets. With our nerves strained from the ongoing stream of negative news, a peaceful environment has become increasingly vital. Adult cats tend to be more composed than their younger counterparts, which helps simplify daily routines. For those working remotely, this translates to having a calm and reliable companion who won't create too much distraction. Senior cats are particularly good at being content for long periods, often resting on your lap, allowing you to enjoy your favorite shows uninterrupted after finishing your workday. Tip: if you're new to cats or want a smoother transition, senior cat may be the perfect first pet. 3. Suitable for singles, families, and seniors. Their extremely gratification is one of the most touching parts. Senior cats know when they've been saved, and their loyalty runs deep. Whether you're living on your own, with family, or you're a senior, older cats are versatile companions. Many senior pets come from loving homes prior to arriving at shelters, which often means they've had experience living with other animals and children. This background can make their transition into new environments smoother compared to younger cats, who may be less accustomed to change. Having a senior cat can provide valuable lessons for children, teaching them about boundaries and respect for animals. Additionally, these older cats can boost children's self-esteem and confidence, encouraging them to take on responsibilities like feeding and providing water for their furry friend. For seniors, the calm and relaxed demeanor of older cats can be an ideal match for a quieter lifestyle. Mini story: Jordan shared that his adopted 15-year-old Persian, Mimi, would touch his face gently every night before bed. He said, "It's like she's saying thank you for choosing me."
I adopted a 15-year-old cat over 2 years ago. He is my first cat, and I appreciate how well behaved he is compared to a kitten. I cat-proofed my home before I got him, but I really didn't need to, because Smokey knows not to chew through cords or wires, nor does he touch any of the plants or try to jump on the countertop. While he has health conditions being a super senior, and those costs are not insignificant, I am fortunate that one was curable hyperthyroidism, and the other chronic kidney disease is being managed very well at the moment with diet and regular vet checkups. He is low maintenance, since he does not have behavioral issues and spends most of his time napping, snuggling with his humans, or enjoying the window view. I can still get a peek of his former kitten self when he gets the occasional zoomies or is high on catnip. Another pro is since he no longer jumps as high or is as fast as a younger cat, I can trust him more when he is out in our high fence yard, because he is not going to climb up the fence to escape, nor is he going to kill a bird or other wildlife. He is happy to stroll around or flop happily on the patio.
4. Acceptance of reality. What you see is what you get. No surprises. No wondering how big they'll get, or if they'll suddenly become aggressive. Senior cats show their personality right away, and you know exactly what kind of friend you're bringing home. When adopting a senior cat, you have a clear understanding of what to expect since their personalities are already formed. You'll quickly determine if the cat suits you and your family. Their size, energy level, temperament, and health conditions are already set, allowing you to know exactly what your new pet requires and how to adjust accordingly. 5. Commitment considerations. They make great companions for seniors or quiet homes. They match your pace. Want a gentle, peaceful soul to watch TV with or read beside? That's a senior cat's dream day. Unlike their playful younger counterparts, senior cats generally don't demand around-the-clock attention unless specific health issues arise. Many first-time cat owners often misjudge the high energy and relentless curiosity of younger cats, not realizing the time and dedication needed to keep them engaged, safe, content, and healthy. Although senior cats still need some exercise and care, they typically don't need the same level of constant supervision and interaction that younger pets do. Tip: many senior cats prefer calm homes without small children, making them perfect for retirees or empty nesters. 6. The connection between cats and humans. They can still be playful and fun. Don't let the gray whiskers fool you. Seniors still love playtime, just in shorter bursts. A feather toy, a treat puzzle, a sunny window. They'll light up like kittens. There's nothing quite like the relationship between a cat and its human companions. Numerous anecdotes indicate that senior pets adopted from shelters show remarkable gratitude for their new environment. It's as if they understand they've been saved, and many owners report a unique depth of love and appreciation from their older feline friends. Mini story.
I adopted a 9-year-old boy girl. She had some behavioral issues that, unsurprisingly, disappeared within 6 months of some honest love and care. She was a total sweetheart who fell asleep on my chest every night. Unfortunately, she had cancer that took her from seemingly healthy and happy to the Rainbow Bridge in a month flat. I had her for just under a year. If that's not a snapshot of older cats, I don't know what is. They tend to be super grateful, snuggly little fluff balls, but they can be expensive as the health issues are or might already be there. Then again, they can also keep trucking on until they are 20 plus.
7. You're truly saving a life. Senior cats are the least likely to be adopted, and often, they don't have much time left in shelters. By adopting one, you're giving them something priceless: love in their final chapter. Rachel adopted a 15-year-old calico named Cleo. She was told Cleo had maybe 6 months left. Cleo lived for 3 beautiful years, sleeping beside her every night and purring louder than any kitten ever had. Mini story.
I never really thought of myself as wanting a pet. Somehow one year I got the idea of a cat, but was so scared of taking on such responsibility. Ended up going to a shelter on a whim one day and had my mind set on a gray cat, think Russian blue but shelter style Mao. So won and asked the staff to do a meet and greet with her. The staff asked if I was open to meeting any other cats since they allowed people to meet up to 3 animals, not together of course, and I said sure. He led me to the room with free-roaming cats. Gray cat was in her own cage, and introduced me to my current cat. She immediately jumped up on my lap and started kneading on me when I sat down. I like to say she chose me. She's a calico, and I happened to be wearing a brown, white, and black sweater. It was like we were meant to be. I can't imagine life without her now.
8. They often come fully vetted. Senior cats are often surrendered with full medical records, spayed or neutered, and micro-chipped. Some shelters even offer reduced adoption fees for them.
I got mine at 7 and it was the perfect match. Next time, I probably would adopt older so as to give a senior cat a loving and warm home in their later years. I can only see mostly positives. I did not have to litter train her. She's active and playful but chilled as well. You can expect quite a lot of distraction with a kitten. I have my own mental issues and can get stressed easily. I have a small flat, so it works best to have a cat who's more on the chilled side and happy to observe the world from indoors. She is and has always been an indoor cat. It is very much her kingdom: cat wall shelves, cat trees, cat perches, etc. The big negative is that since time flies, one gets acutely aware of their mortality, which is very sad. She is soon 13 and I try not to think about it, but it has happened where I cried because of it.
9. They teach us deep love, and letting go. Loving a senior cat is different. It's deeper. You know your time is precious, and that every purr, every slow blink, is a gift. Yes, you might not have 15 years together, but what if the next 2 were the most meaningful you ever experienced?
I adopted a 13, now 14-year-old. She's so sweet and snuggly. She sleeps a lot, which is nice. It gives me peace of mind that the adoption is only a 2 to 5 approx year commitment, not 15 to 20 years as with a kitten. That's a benefit if you don't want to make a huge commitment. The cons are that we will have to deal with her passing sooner rather than later.
10. You become their Hiroto, a senior cat. You are more than just a person. You're their miracle, the one who saw past age and wrinkles, and chose them anyway.
We've adopted 3 older cats. One was 6 when my husband adopted her before we met. My first cat was 11 when I adopted her, and our current cat was 8 when we got her. The advantage is they are less high maintenance than a kitten and can be trusted around things a little quicker. The con is they can be tougher to introduce to each other, and you'll never know what they looked like as a kitten. I've loved all 3 of our girls and I have no regrets about adopting older cats, but I wish I could see kitten pictures of them.
Yes, they inspire others. Every time you adopt a senior cat, you show others what's possible. You help break the bias that only kittens matter. If you've ever adopted a senior cat, share their name and story in the comments. You never know who it might inspire. If you're thinking of adding a cat to your life, take one more look at the seniors. Behind those tired eyes is a heart full of love, waiting for someone like you. If this video touched you, please give it a like and share it with someone who might need to see it. And if you'd like to see more heartwarming cat content, hit subscribe, because every cat, young or old, deserves to be seen.
Have you ever adopted a senior cat? Tell us about them.